What are the people of YouTube and beyond? It is I, Hero King Larry. We're back once again with some more Final Fantasy 16. In the last part, we went to Cid's grave, talked about our next plan. We picked up some side quests that we can't do right now, and now we are on our way to the cliff in order to get into the Empire in order to destroy presumably. Oh, sorry, this is it. Presumably the final Mother Crystal. I think they said the final Mother Crystal. If not, then there's probably like a couple more. But before all that, how about you all like, comment, and subscribe? How about y'all hit that bell for notifications, and we shall continue on the journey. So man, how are each and every one of you guys today? I mean, I'm doing fantastic if I say so myself. Got my new cut, you know. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Got me, my girlfriend, and my dog. She's a good puppy. Let's get ready to kill people, Torgal. Alright. Onward! Very nice.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
But yeah, I am excited to continue on this game. What the fuck was that? We are, yeah, like you know, we're still not anywhere close.
Trade route for merchants crossing the scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
I am hoping to finish this game, or at least get close enough to finish this game by the time Sonic Frontiers drops. Okay. Whoa. Oh man.
Get him.
Bitch.
This one. Get off.
Alright. Alright, there we go. Hey. But yeah, nah, I'm really excited. Sonic Frontiers, Last Horizon DLC coming out soon. It's great.
So what do you think?
What the fuck?
We'd be
This?
Really?
Another side quest?
It's as bad as that.
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to...
I take it there's danger on the road.
Yeah, come on, tell me.
What about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Oh, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out.
Sure.
Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart.
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen
Okay.
our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Sure.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right.
No. You can leave the cart. You just put an end to those bandits and point us...
Okay. Well, These guys are clearly trying to play me.
I'm not sure I trust those two.
Yeah.
But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Might as well. I mean, it's literally on our way there.
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
Why wouldn't we just kill them? Whatever.
These
And another one bites
That's them
dust.
dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Shit.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Okay.
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
Yeah.
You've done your part.
What the fuck is this? Some gold?
It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Okay. That was interesting. I mean, sure. Alright. Get the fuck away from me. Yes. Ah.
I
Oh,
see
wow.
the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side.
Other side? I mean, there's an item right there. Kind of want to see what it was. Every little second counts.
Over here.
Woo! Oh, wow. Fuck you. Bitch, bitch! Come on. Come on. Stop trying to hit me and hit me.
Over here.
Ha! Ooh, thanks.
Get him. Get him.
Nice. Alright. Onwards to victory. What's up here? Final sin.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne, They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
They call me Jon
Just
Snow.
look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Barricade. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Let's go then. Together now.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Is Joshua down there? Swear to God, if he's down there. Wait, no. Joshua's not down there. He's at the... Yeah. He's at the Imperial section. But we're close.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age,
Father, please.
or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
What is up with this kid?
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Yeah.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
Bro, let me kill
Trust
her.
the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrek, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker!
Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men.
Oh wow.
They're so boring.
They talk. Oh wow, he
I'm
talks.
hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, he's a bastard. Okay, I didn't know he was a bastard. Okay. I was trying to figure out, like, why were they doing Dion dirty?
The Boklab markets are to the north.
Jesus, long ass run.
We just need to hug the coast.
Let's go.
I'm here.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Alright.
Let me carry your goods.
Oh, thank God. But that
Out of
new
my sight.
quicksilver even.
What are you looking for?
Well, what you got for me, bro? You ain't got
You're welcome
shit.
anytime.
Plots up here. Well, guess we can keep doing this. Oh wait, look at that chest. Oh man, sand. I love sand. In the words of Anakin Skywalker. Alright. If this is what I think is going to lead into, which probably is, probably going to lead into a big old
Wonders from across the water. Can one come all? Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we?
Oh, Goots.
He must be around here somewhere.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take them.
Hey, look at that. I found him. That was easy.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goots. Just tell us what happened.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Do you remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah. You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is prime territory for pickpockets.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find this child. Where would we even start?
I know where! I've got a pal in Bocklad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
All right. We'll meet you there.
Alright. Let's go.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our
First.
purses.
Caravan stop.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
No. Ish.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble.
Oh.
Honestly.
My fault.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
Alright. Oh, God damn it. Is this another flashback? Oh.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots' pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants. Which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait, but the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
Alright.
All right. We'll help.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive.
Oh my God. Is it another one? Is it a fucking other one? God damn it!
The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Oh boy, to catch a thief. Fan-bucking-tastic. Alright, so, we can do the plot, but I'm thinking, how about we do like these quick little side quests real quick. Except for this one, I can't do that one yet. I think that's the bottom one. Yeah, I can't do that one yet. But yeah, how about we do these real quick, you know. Won't even take that long.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding effort. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
There you go.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto a bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debt.
Something like that. Most days, I think.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander. Word is, he was the first one Cid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Cid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Cid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite, I reckon what he saw in Cid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Thanks, Martha. Alright. Jesus, there's one all the way over here?
It would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Oh, that was a bad miss.
Over here!
Hey, everybody, how about y'all?
This one.
Let me slide.
Now.
Torgal, well, how'd it
Will
go?
it be enough, I wonder?
Oh, right. We're doing this for you.
I say that answers my question, which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone.
Oh.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Redeem! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside?
Sure, we can talk outside. You know, your boss is being a dick. But whatever. What do you want to talk about?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? No. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know...
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that...
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not.
Where'd they go?
No. Though some discreet... Every ill-gotten coin in...
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac.
That will be very kind of...
Farewell.
Uh-huh. Alright. Damn, bandits. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Ah, look at that. Hey, bandits, how's it going?
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off!
Ah, fuck. Okay, fuck you. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Because I'm gonna show you. Hey, this time. What up? What up? You ain't shit. Okay, I'm talking shit. I deserve that. Wait a minute. Torgal. Ah, okay. You know what? I ain't about to die to you. Okay, you know what? I know how to do this. Come on, I'm ready. Alright, you know what? I'm not doing good today. Pick. Ah, fuck. Pick. Yeah! Hold that! Hold it! Not having a good day. Actually, I'm killing you. Hey, bitch! Tokyo Tomore. Yeah, I did that. What the fuck was that? I'm a weeb. Hey, here for the shit.
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamel.
Yeah. Let's do that.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twin, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, the very stone of which I spoke. Far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Cool. Alright. So let's give this shit to our good
Trust
old
Uncle
buddy.
Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we? Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion.
Here's your money that our dumbass friend owes you.
Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you, to settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil, and to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing. Nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Cid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Was he a bearer?
Long ago. Yes. Cid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done. But it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Cid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
Yeah, we fixed up like his stomach. Supposed to be in the desert looking for a feast, but you know.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
Take this.
You can, eh? I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive, were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed.
I was.
You pointed us in exactly the right direction.
Very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents.
All right.
Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. But one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone, and while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
That he is. That he is. All right. And we'll do this one, then we'll head back to the desert, and then we'll end off the part. Hey, bro.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
Take this stone. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
Man, I got a story for you. So yeah, apparently there's this school where these guys just sharpen their blades, and yeah.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. Good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel, with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just Don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, Sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
You'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
Right. I will.
Can I make the sword now? I mean, if I can, then I'll do it. And I leveled up. Hey, 37. Excalibur design. Ooh, I can make the Excalibur. Oh. Well, this is new.
What'd you need?
I want to see, can I make the Excalibur? The sword that you put on this one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Excalibur. Bomb Ember.
Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
I mean, I can probably... I mean, I can't make it now, but... I need a Bomb Ember. And when we eventually get to that hunt, that should count. Alright, now, please tell me that. Just... Oh my god. Oh, wait, no, I have to... Yeah, never mind. Okay. I was about to say, oh my god. Don't tell me another quest drop, but no. I just need to tell him about the stuff. Get him to confirm that, and then I think we're good.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Hey, buddy.
Good. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Oh, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Oh my god. Alright. After we're done with this whole little Charon auto quest thing. Well, in the park. Heading back.
Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer, but you prefer the debt was repaid in coin.
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like my hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations. And you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not.
Alright. Hey, you know what? Just don't question the name, alright? Don't question it.
Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Cid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Oh, great. Please tell me you teleport so that I don't have to run all the way back. Thank God.
I hear
Hey,
you
Otto.
ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump, I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass beyond that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledges are square.
Right away.
Bro, why would you ask me?
I've seen that before.
Yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Cid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
I bet they do.
How long did you know Cid before he...
Before he died? 20 summers.
20 years?
Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Cid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him. Forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Cid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Wow. Oh.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Cid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Cid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Cid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction, and I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Cid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Yep. Alright then, guys. That's the end of this part of Let's Play Final Fantasy 16. And next part, we shall get back to what we were originally supposed to do. Look for... So, this is Hero King Larry signing out. Hope you all like, comment, and subscribe. Have y'all hit that bell for notifications. Hope to see you all in the next part. See ya!